Hola, mois amigos, my friends from Brazil and everywhere else, Chords and Notes Nation. I appreciate you tuning in once again. This is, as I promised, the reaction to the full album, Temple of Shadows by Angra. Now, time constraint has forced me to listen to the album and then film the reaction. So, here's what I have to say about it. This album easily can be considered a masterpiece, in my opinion. I think sonically it took me on a journey that was totally unexpected. Excuse me. Apologies. Even though I've heard the songs individually, there was enough time in between hearing each individual song and then finishing the last song of the album to now where I'm listening to the album as a whole. This is the kind of album that needs to be listened to as a whole, because just like any good piece of art, you have to take the whole thing into consideration. And listening to the songs individually was a really good way to break into Angra without being overwhelmed sonically where they went, because it was so diverse. And as far as rhythm is concerned, as far as musical styles are concerned, all of it, it was just really an absolute treat to listen to. And it's certainly, that experience has solidified my decision that when I do go purchase an album, and it'll be this one for sure. It's definitely worth spending my money on. Although that's kind of an old school thing, isn't it? Purchasing albums now. Usually it's online and whatever, that's fine. I like to own the physical copy. There's not a whole lot more that I can say about it that I haven't already said on the individual song reactions. The high points are still the high points. The low points are still the low points for me. But because I listened to it as a whole, it kind of tied them all together, and the high points made the low points stronger, in my opinion. If you just listen to something like, I think it was Morning Star, where it was just kind of, alright. But if you listen to the song before it and after it, it makes it a little bit more palatable. Makes it a little bit more easy to digest. And it makes it make sense in the grand scheme of things. So I think what they did was absolutely an outstanding album. It definitely is an album that needs to be listened to as a whole. The musicianship was phenomenal. And I love the fact that they had Hansi from Blind Guardian. I know I've said that before, but that's, that made me smile when I heard his voice. Guitars were off the charts. Now, the whole thing about the drums, remember in the individual reviews where I was talking about the double bass and I just don't like that? Well, this is one of those situations where the album as a whole has redeemed the drumming in my mind. Because now, if I take it as a whole, the double bass is only in certain parts. It's not in the whole thing. So it's not like overkill that way. That would be another band I never listened to that I could listen to, Overkill. So if you have any Overkill you want me to listen to, bring it on. Vocals, sorry about that. Vocals were really good. Yeah, I don't have anything more specific to say. I mean, other than what I've already said in the individual reactions, and I think that still holds. So, that's all I have. Enjoy your day. I hope this was worth the wait for you, because I've got 2 thumbs up on this one. Thanks, guys. Bye.